Photo Travels, Queen Victoria's England. Episode 4, The Other Side of London. Winnie wanted to stay longer at the Crystal Palace, but Florence wanted to leave. I didn't get to see anything, Winnie complained. Hush, Florence needs our help, Winnie whispered as the children followed Florence outside. Suddenly, Florence cried out, "Miss Charlotte!" A girl about Mindy's age was walking on the other side of the street. She stopped when she saw Florence. "Miss Charlotte!" cried Florence again. Charlotte crossed the street looking very sorry. "This is most upsetting," Florence said to her. "Don't be angry," Charlotte said. "I just wanted to have some fun by myself." "Well, it wasn't fun for me," Florence said. "Who are you?" asked Charlotte, looking at Winnie and Mandy. Florence introduced the children to her. "You're visiting London?" Charlotte said excitedly. "Florence, we must show them around. Can we go to the father's factory?" "A factory?" asked Mandy. After the Crystal Palace, a factory didn't sound very interesting. "Your father won't like it," began Florence. "Would you like to go?" Charlotte asked the children. "Well," replied Winnie, "we can take that cab." Charlotte exclaimed. She ran to a nearby carriage and got in before Florence could object. "This is a cab," whispered Winnie. Climb into a horse-drawn carriage. "Quick!" The carriage rolled through the London streets. The children listened to the pleasant click-clop of the horses' hooves. As they rode through the city, Mandy noticed the streets changing. The colorful streets that lined with people and shops became dark and empty. "Where is everyone?" asked Mandy. She looked out the carriage window. Poorly dressed children were playing outside. A few older people sat at the doorsteps. "Most people are in the factories," explained Florence. Then she pointed to some big brick buildings. Their tall chimneys poured dark smoke into the sky. "Are all these buildings factories?" asked Mandy, looking at the gloomy buildings. "Yes," said Florence. "Here we are," Charlotte called out cheerfully. As they stepped, Charlotte jumped out of the carriage and ran inside. Florence asked the cab driver to wait for them. Winnie, Mandy, and Florence followed Charlotte inside. They walked into a large room filled with long tables. 10 women sat at each table among piles of pieces of cloth. The woman was sewing the pieces by hand. Mandy looked around. "Winnie, look!" she said in a shocked voice. Many of the people working in the factory were children.